Hello, beautiful soul. I am so honored you're here with me in the sacred space. For those who have not met me yet, I'll introduce myself. I'm Marta the medium, and I am the host of this beautiful conference. But I'm also one of the speakers as we are all together co creating this beautiful event. Thank you for being present and open. Today, I want to invite you into a topic that is so deeply woven into my life, something that has brought me courage, trust, love, and clarity when I needed it most your spirit guides. I want you to know from the very start that you're not alone and you never have been. Your spirit team has been walking with you, loving you, supporting you, even in the moments when you felt most lost or disconnected. They are not just abstract beings or fluffy spiritual ideas. They are real, personal, and they know your soul more than anyone else. And they are here to help you remember who you are and why you came. So, who are spirit guides? Spirit guides are benevolent, non physical beings who walk beside you throughout your life. Their mission is to support your soul's evolution and help you navigate this human journey with more ease, purpose, and awareness. Some spirit guides were once human, such as enlightened souls, healers, or ancestors. Others have never incarnated on Earth. They may be angels, ascended masters, galactic guides, elemental spirits, or even higher dimensional beings. But no matter what form they take or where they come from, their purpose is always the same: to support you in aligning with your soul's highest path. They love you unconditionally. They will never override your free will. They don't make decisions for you, but they will whisper, nudge, and guide you towards what your soul came here to do and learn. So let's talk about how spirit guides communicate. Spirit doesn't usually shout, it whispers. Unless you ignore them, they might raise their voice, but it's for your highest good. Your guides are always with you, but they speak in the language of your soul through signs, synchronicities, sensations, thoughts, feelings, and dreams. So they may communicate through a sudden knowing or idea, a physical sensation like chills or warmth, a recurring number or animal you keep seeing, a song that plays at the perfect moment, a symbol in your dreams, or a smell that takes you back to a particular memory. And I know it is very confusing because your loved ones, then angels also communicate through the use of all those things that I've mentioned. And it is with the practice that you will be able to tell the difference who's communicating with you. One thing I really want you to know is this: signs from your spirit guides come in many forms. Sometimes the sign is clear and instant, other times it takes a couple of days to appear because you might ask your spirit guides to give you a sign, and some of them are subtle, but some are deeply symbolic. So some will make only sense to you, and that's exactly how they're meant to be. So I would love for you to be open and be curious and let go of trying to control how they show up. Just speak to them, invite them in, and stay present. They always respond, just not always in the way the mind expects. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples and I'll talk about different types of spirit guides, including some of my own spirit guides. Because there might be different types of spirit guides you might be working with. So you do have a primary spirit guide. This is your soul companion. Your primary guide is with you from birth to your final breath. They are like your best friend in spirit, deeply committed to your soul's growth and always pointing you back towards your truth. One of my primary guides, his name is Jimmy. He's a galactic being from Jupiter. He's funny, practical, and wise. He helps me with channeling, decision making, and sometimes very earthly things like writing emails or showing up online. He is the one who really put me out of my comfort zone and ensured that I would open my Instagram account, that I would have my own podcast, that I would start recording video versions of the podcast. He's very much present and loves me dearly. But yeah, we do annoy each other frequently. But it's so nice to be able to treat them as if they were your best friends, because they really are. He even once distracted me at the gym. I accidentally loaded more weight onto the barbell than I intended, and I lifted it. Jimmy's energy came in loud and clear. You see, you're stronger than you think. That's how guides work. They challenge you, but with love. And then we all have a gatekeeper guide. This is your energetic protector. Gatekeeper guides filter what energies are allowed into your field. They ensure you only connect with high vibrational beings, especially, I think it's especially important for mediums and anyone who's very sensitive. My Amazonian shamanic guide, she has held this role in my life during my early development circles when I first opened to spirit more consciously. She would place a cloak of protection, a very colorful patch work like cloak over me in meditation, and it felt like a real energetic shift, a sacred barrier that kept me safe as I expanded. She showed me that spiritual connection doesn't have to feel scary when you're held and protected. And then we all have specialist guides, that I call them. They're our temporary teachers. These guides show up to help you through specific lessons or life phases. They might stay for a few months or years and then leave once their work is done. One of my specialist guides was a Victorian era nurse nun. She appeared during a time when I was moving through deep emotional healing. Her energy was calm, maternal, and deeply grounding. She reminded me that healing can be slow, sacred, and quiet. I didn't see her for long, but I felt her, and that presence was everything. And then we have ancestral guides from your bloodline or your soul lineage. Some ancestors become guides because they have experienced what you are going through and now support you in spirit. My grandmother stepped into this role for me. She had walked similar paths of pain and resilience in her human life, and after her passing, she began showing up in unexpected ways. Though she wasn't always a guiding figure in life, she became one in spirit, and she brings wisdom that feels like it lives in my bones. And then we all have angelic, galactic, and elemental guides, just to briefly mention them, because some spirit guides come from beyond the earth plane. These may include angels who bring messages of healing, comfort, and divine love, then galactic guides who help you with big picture consciousness and soul mission, and then elemental guides like nature spirits, animal messengers, or earth based energies that support balance and embodiment. These beings often show up when you're stepping into a bigger purpose or expanding beyond your current reality. I'll talk a little bit about how to deepen your relationship with your spirit guides, because this is not about doing it perfectly. I truly believe that perfection doesn't exist, because it's not about hearing voices, seeing visions, it's about relationship. And like any relationship, it takes time, presence, trust, and love. So, here are a few ways to begin deepening your connection with your spirit guides. Talk to them out loud or in your heart. It's as simple as saying, "Thank you for guiding me today." Ask for a sign, then stay open to how it might show up. Keep a journal, write down dreams, synchronicities, or sudden insights, or you can ask them a question and then write down an answer. And don't second guess yourself. Don't correct anything. Just let all of the words flow. Light a candle and create a sacred space. This is a nice one as well. Invite your guide in with intention. And then you can also go for a walk and listen. Ask your spirit guides to speak through nature, music, or what crosses your path. And you can also say something like, "Spirit guides, I know you're with me. I am open to your guidance. And if there is something you want me to know, please show me in a way I can understand." That's it. No pressure, no striving, just trust and presence. Your spirit guides love you beyond words. They are not waiting for you to become more spiritual, more perfect, or more psychic. They're simply waiting for you to say, "I am ready to listen." So let go of the expectation that it has to look a certain way. Open your heart and stay curious. And know that the next time you feel a whisper, a nudge, a flash of insight, or a wave of peace out of nowhere, that might be them. And the more you notice, the louder it gets, the deeper it gets, and the more magical it becomes. Well, thank you for sharing this space with me today. And I wish you to deepen the connection with your spirit team, deepen it in ways that surprise and delight you. They're already with you now. All that's left is to say hello. Okay, I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you for being here today with me. Bye.